Hi everybody, this is SAAD for the SAAD Truth. In the SAAD Truth 165, I discussed the scourge of dark alley phobia, and I created a hashtag, not all dark alleys, because I recognize that if you look at Canadian stats, very few people are murdered in a given year in Canada, and even fewer people, a minuscule, an infinitesimally small number, if any, are killed in dark alleys, and yet most people are afraid to walk down dark alleys. And so, according to the brilliant logic of Lawrence Krauss, but now that's been doubled down by Peter Beinart, a brilliant journalist that often appears on CNN, I thought that I would continue with my analysis of their luminary insights. So Peter Beinart yesterday appeared on CNN, and he basically said, I don't remember the exact details, but he said, do you know how many people, since whatever, you pick the number, since the year 2000 or whatever the date that he gave, have died at the hands of terrorists stemming from one of the 7 countries that are under the purview of the travel ban? 0, I tell you, 0. It is simply impossible to imagine this level of stupidity. I don't want to couch the words because I'm angry. Because I'm angry that such buffoons can hijack the public discourse in a manner that has real downstream consequences, right? Public policy decisions are ultimately made by people who are naturally lobotomized, like Peter Beinart and the rest of the castrated class. So today I thought that I would continue with my satire of this form of degenerate risk calculus by introducing the Peter Beinart maxim. I posted this a few minutes ago on my social portal, so let me read it for you again. So here we go. The Peter Beinart maxim. Not a single Canadian has been killed by a Komodo dragon in Canada in recorded history. This is why when my children suggested that they wanted a pet, I jumped on the occasion to purchase for them a Komodo dragon. It is somewhat messy to try and clean the dragon's mouth in light of the deadly bacteria that is festering within it. However, this is why I apply Beinart's brilliant journalistic insights and thus forced myself to not be Komodophobic. Hey kids, look what Daddy brought you home. I know. You loved the movie How to Train Your Dragon, and now Daddy has gotten you a real and safe dragon. Don't worry, the naturally lobotomized Peter Beinart has assured me that the dragon is perfectly safe. Hat tip, by the way, to the follower who mentioned a Komodo dragon yesterday on one of my social portal feeds. I took that trigger and ran with it. So thanks for triggering in my memory the Komodo dragon. By the way, which I've always found to be a fascinating, if not diabolically scary creature. Let me give you another example that I satirized yesterday, but I'll add some more gadism humor to it. In Canada, as far as I know, and don't give me now examples of there was one cancer case in Canada in 1983 that was due to nuclear fallout that happened in New Mexico. In Canada, since 1980, I'm just picking this number at random, there has not been a single, not one case of a Canadian death due to a direct explosion stemming from a nuclear bomb. This is why I have advised my children who are interested in going to circus school that if they wish to learn how to juggle, they shouldn't use those usual juggling props. Instead, I'm contacting the Canadian military or US military to see if they could use some nuclear weapons as their juggling props, because since 1980 there has not been a single death due to nuclear bombs, hence they are safe. This is why when I wish to navigate the complexity of the world, I turn to brilliant minds like Peter Beinart. Have a good day, everybody.